Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to bring another message for someone or part of the collective from Spirit. And this one's going to be a good one, I have a feeling, because in the pre-shuffle, I saw the King of Swords, which is decisiveness, careful consideration, really starting to make what I'm hearing is an either-or decision. And then the King of Wands and Death. And I want to show you those cards. They came out of the Light Seers Tarot, because after this decision is made, and if you see the Death card, how this is rebirth of the soul, the individual. So here's the King of Wands standing in his strength, standing in his truth with that King of Swords. And this is helping him rebirth. He is taking this action for this rebirth. And then there was rejuvenating rain, which is heal the past, clear the past, heal the present. That's the clear of the past is the King of Swords, heal the present is the King of Wands, and that's this rebirth. I also had the Three of Cups card, which is union energy for me, security and soul solitude, and then freedom. So this feels like divine masculine energy. Remember, energy, not gender. And so we're going to get into this reading because it really feels good. Let me review the decks that I'm going to be using. I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler. That's by Denise Linn. I'm going to use Denise Linn's Sacred Destiny, the Light Seers Tarot, the Wild Unknown Tarot, Soul's Journey, Spirit Messages, Tarot of the Divine, and perhaps the Wild Goddess Oracle. I don't know yet, but we'll see how the energies come out in this reading, whether I need to or not, but it is on standby. Okay, so I did do a pre-shuffle, but I'm going to start with just a little shuffle for you, and I'll do it as I go so that I can get right into this reading without talking a whole lot. This is Saturday, February, I think it's the 25th. So let's just do a quick shuffle of the Sacred Traveler deck. I love the energy of this deck. So let's see what comes out in this reading. And if it is a general read, so if it applies, please take it as it resonates. If it does not apply, please know that it is a message for someone else, and check out some of the other messages in the videos on my channel. Impasse. Reflect and direct your energy. First light, beginning a new cycle. So now we're redirecting our energy into a new cycle. This could be Two of Swords energy, but literally it's kind of like you've gotten to a point where you're not growing anymore. So now it's time to redirect your energy into this new cycle. So that's one message. Then we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything, and that's what this is, this impasse. And then grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So grateful for the lesson of this journey. Wherever you got to this impasse, it taught you something. Okay, I'm going to pull a little tarot on that, and then we'll see where this goes. This is the Tarot of the Divine. I love the energy of this deck. It's a really balanced masculine feminine energy. So this could be a divine masculine or divine feminine reading, or it could be just a little, the pre-shuffle was a heads up for where the divine masculines are, but let's see what comes through. This could be both, actually. We'll see how the messages come. See how the energy distributes itself. All right, what message needs to come out today? Thank you for your presence here. Thank you for your positive energy, your comments. I ask that you kind of cooperate with the algorithm of YouTube and interact with this video in some way in order to help get these messages out to others, because I do not advertise and I do not monetize. Oh my, okay. Okay, so here we have the Strength card. And the thing I like about this in this deck is that you see that there is a lion in disguise. It is actually an alligator disguised in a lion. And this figure, this feminine energy, could be either way, so, you know, take it as it resonates, is wrestling this lion and then quickly discovers that it's not quite the lion, it's the alligator. And then decides to use a different strategy in which to, you know, disable or fight or overcome. So here's this overcoming energy. It's not what you thought it was. Here we have the Five of Cups in the challenge position. The challenge position to me is it's either energy that's coming in or it's energies that you're struggling with. And it feels like what you're struggling with is something that, you know, you've just become aware of the nature of the beast in a way. And what you're struggling with, let me move this up so you can see, and maybe bring it in a little. You still can't see everything, but what you're struggling with is not quite exactly what you thought it was, but you're willing to deal with it. There's a little bit of sadness because it feels like an ending of some sort. There's some regret maybe about the way you've handled it up to now because you really didn't know what you were dealing with. But we also had the Page of Swords come out in the challenge position. So this to me says that somebody could have been standing from afar and not really revealing the truth to you. Not really speaking the truth. That's why you didn't know what it was. All right. Let's pull another oracle. I'm going to use the spirit messages. I can just tell you where the energy is leaning right now, that this is divine masculine, this is divine feminine. But let's keep working and seeing what comes out and where the cards come out. Because if you notice in my readings, they can be very intentional where they flip out. Messages from Spirit for clarity on this situation, please. Okay. Reach out. We know that reaching out right now for help. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is much more about the physical act of accepting help when offered than it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it is presented to you. So this feels like the divine feminine is offering energetic support for this situation the divine masculine is in. That's just what it's feeling like to me. See if there's anything else in this deck for. I mean, that's clearly... No, I don't feel anything else. That's clearly how she's kind of touching his heart center, giving him energetic support through his heart. And here she is, here in her hand, sending that energetic support with grace and gratitude. Good for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, let's pull some cards for the Divine Feminine. Actually, this deck feels like masculine energy to me, but let's see what comes through. Anything for the divine? Ooh, there we go. I do not read oracles in the reverse. Simplicity and abundance. There's that divine grace and gratitude. Simplicity and abundance. Grace. Look how graceful that is. And abundance. This is also a white feather, is where your spirit guides talk to you. The angels can talk to you. So this is divine feminine energy. She is simplicity, just kind of keeping her life very focused, very simple, very beautiful, keeping it very abundant, focusing on her grace and gratitude. And this is the outcome here. It's just joy and beauty and serene, simple, expansive. It's almost like unlimited. Let's see what comes out here. Here's Page of Cups, kind of in the challenge. I don't know. Let's find out more about this Page of Cups. It's like somebody wants to make some sort of an offer or, you know, initiate some emotional conversation, but they're getting kind of tangled. And the reason I say that is because, first of all, this reminds me of Six of Pentacles energy, very balanced and equilibrium. Here's like an offer being made, but there's a distraction here because this rabbit is running this cord around his feet. So it's almost like I got to deal with this distraction before I can really offer this cup, because I'm afraid I'm getting tangled up in something. That's just what I'm feeling. So let's see what comes out. And this feather is almost like a symbol of peace and love and light energy, you know, floaty, very energetic softness. I love it when Spirit gives me phrases like that. My guides give me phrases like that. Energetic softness. That's grace and gratitude, is energetic softness. Always, they phrase it so well. So nicely. It's like the Divine Feminine has learned a lot of lessons. She's embraced her journey. She's grateful for the journey, even though it's been turbulent, and we all know that for the Divine Feminine, it has been very turbulent. But now she's in a position of compassion and unconditional love for the Divine Masculine as he's going through this. She's not resentful or bitter or angry or frustrated. She's just saying, you know, energetically, I'm going to give you as much support I can. I can't be involved directly, but I can energetically send you love and light. That flew out on the Divine Masculine side, so we'll take it toward that. The Empress, yeah. He is receiving your love and light. They said bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. And I don't feel that that's an angry Queen of Swords. She's truthful. She's standing in her truth. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull from the Wild Goddess. See if we get something for the Divine Feminine here. This is beautiful. Feels like the sword and the stone. His truth is stuck in the stone. It's like it's not flexible. But when he was the King of Swords in the pre-shuffle, he's pulled out that truth. That was the obstacle, was the truth has been obscured from him. The Yogini, this is a number 19 card, which is a 2 card in numerology, which is kind of a decision. But look at how she's in that Divine Feminine receptive energy. Definitely gratitude and grace. Serene, there's a serene energy about this. We are all one, each an inseparable part of the unseen infinite energies that surround, sustain, and empower us, and all there is. So it feels like the Divine Feminine is really solid in her spiritual path. And it feels like she's really trying to send some energetic balance to the Divine Masculine, just intuitively knowing that he is going through this struggle as he finds his truth, or the truth that was obscured from him. Somebody's been deceiving him, or just hiding the truth, and he finds out that he's not really wrestling a lion, which he was prepared for, because remember that King of Wands with that lion in the back? That's what he was prepared to wrestle. He finds out it wasn't a lion after all, it was an alligator or a crocodile, whichever one you prefer. And now it's kind of like there's turbulence, because he feels like he's been manipulated, deceived, betrayed, and that's that 5 of Cups energy. This is betrayal. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So feels like he's been trying, and this is very masculine energy in this with the hands. Feels like he's been trying to find the energy of this starting over, but you know, this little entanglement here is keeping him from that. I think the Divine Feminine energy is, she's just in that space. And Spirit is saying that doesn't need to be clarified anymore. She knows what she needs to do. Be in her Empress energy. Grace and gratitude. This new beginning, this energetic harmony. Ah, Nine of Pentacles. All right, so single, self-reliant, Divine Masculine's trying to make a new start and become more self-reliant. Let's see if you can still see those. And it feels like he's just not there. And this also feels like the ending to a, because the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, but it's not Ten of Pentacles and we have a reverse. So it feels like it might be the ending of a long-term commitment. Okay, so here we have the Chariot. This Divine Masculine finding this balance, balancing himself. He's actually balancing himself in this card on top of the Chariot. He's just, he doesn't have any reins or anything to guide these horses. He's just going. He's just like escaping. And then we have the Queen of Cups, surrendering to the journey. There's an empty cup here. This could be the Divine Feminine sending him this love and light, which is helping guide him from this Empress energy. And that maybe he's on his way to finding that love. Maybe energetically it's guiding him toward her. That's what it feels like. It's almost like she's meditating, sending that love and light to him, saying, healing, clearing the past and healing the future, healing the present. She's sending healing energy to him. I mean, look at that. She's sending healing energy. This is unconditional love. And that's helping guide him toward her. There's what that Three of Cups was in the pre-shuffle. Pretty impressive. Okay, anything else? Yeah, Page of Wands. We have all pages here except for the Page of Pentacles. So probably no communication, nothing in 3D, energetic communication, but this is the Page of Wands. This is kind of like, he's not the King of Wands yet, maybe not taking that action yet, because he found out he was wrestling with the wrong kind of beast. But here he's about to grab that wand and then mature into the King of Wands. Right now he's just grasping. Like, okay, here's the wand. This is the action I need to take. I know what I need to do, but I have to do it. There he's holding back. Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is making perfect sense. This is a Four of Pentacles. He's holding back a little bit. Queen of Swords. Contemplating. Hasn't made the decision yet. Not in the King of Swords energy. Is still just kind of waiting and observing what's going on. But he's also in this, listening to all of this chatter. All the thoughts in his head are kind of rattling around in there, and he's trying to sort them out with this Queen of Swords, looking straight at this Five of Wands, or this Five of Swords. She's like, okay, what is my truth? Where is my truth in all of this? Okay, anything else? Yeah, that's the last. The Wheel, yeah. That is, okay, see, balancing again. Trying to create this balance in their life so that they make this balanced decision about moving forward. We have Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. Definitely movement in a forward direction. And it feels like toward the Divine Feminine, especially with this Empress energy and this Chariot with the Queen of Cups here. Is there anything else? All right, I will pull from the Wild Unknown and then we'll call it wrapped up. Just see if there's any other components feel like there's a card that needs to go here. So let's see what Spirit says. What else needs to be known? Let's see if I can move this a little this way so you can see. I'm sorry. I literally got choked up. Okay, are you coming out? That is interesting. Very difficult for me to talk right now. Yeah, I kind of felt like that King of Swords was going to come out right over this decision. And then we have the Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands again. This time the wands are in the hands, in this infinity symbol, in the snake. And definitely saying, okay, I'm embracing the action I need to take. And this is because Divine Feminine, if you're watching, this is your energy that is helping him through this. So that is you have grown that much in this process. And it's been hard. We've been on this journey together. There's the Mother of Cups, the Queen of Cups again, and the Six of Wands. No, Swords, sorry. It's hard to tell in this deck. See how she's directing the energy toward the Divine Masculine side so that he can get into a more calm, that the rain is over and there's a rainbow? That's what you're doing. That's your energy. Keep sending good, positive energy to him. Ah, Ten of Pentacles. This is helping ground. And what I'm hearing, you probably aren't going to want to hear this, but it's my job to bring you the truth, not influence what I feel in the energy with my own perspective. What I'm hearing is you're saying if you need to stay in the relationship, then stay. Restabilize it. If that's what you need to do right now, that's okay. That's a message for some, not all. And then there's the Seven of Pentacles. If you need to go back and invest in this commitment, then do so. If that's what he needs right now. And that's what you're doing out of love and light and being that unconditional lover that you are. You're wishing him peace and harmony, even if that means he needs to stay in this relationship. You're not encouraging him to leave. Now we have the Seven of Wands. Standing in his... This is taking action to for himself. Doing what's right for him. That's what that card is. Doing what's right for him. Even though it may not be what everybody else agrees to. It's doing what's right for him. Alright, anything else? Divine Feminine, that is absolute love. Here we have the Four of Swords. Healing, clearing the past, healing the present. Bottom of the deck, they said. Ace of Cups. Yeah. You're offering your cup to his well-being. For his happiness. Without attachment. That's growth on your part. That's divine love. I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.